you want it.
I wanna give you what you like, everything you fantasize. For one moment with you, girl. I want all the lovey-dovey sex. You rent out with the lovey-dovey sex. With you, I want it all. Girl, you are a winner. Wanna take you around the globe, from the summer to the winter. Wanna be around you, won't you give me a call? I wanna drive all night, wanna take your private jet to the sunny mountains. Wanna make you smile, with you I want it all. You got it, got it, got it all. Your body to your smile, want you to my own. And I just had to let you know. Come and bring it here, 'cause I want it all. You got it, got it all. And I just had to let you know. You got it, got it all. And I just had to let you know.
Yeah. I was all alone before I met you. Heartbroken, all up in my chest, and had me thinking, damn, all I really needed was some glue. But then you came and caught my eye. One night stand to a 1 week ride, oh my. Now you got me thinking, damn, all I really need is you. Yeah, it's like we're jumping off a summertime thing to another month fling. Then we cozy up in winter, give a fuck about the spring. 'Cause I really want it all, talk another diamond rings. Ayy, whether the weather be the November, December, kill it together. Have you higher than ever, a second best, talking tenor, spend it all on you generous. For the love and the tenderness, swear to God it's the effortless
You
like.
got it, got it all. Your body to your smile, want you to my own. And I just had to let you know. Come and bring it here, 'cause I want it all. I want it. You got it all. And I just had to let you know. You got it all. And I just had to let you know.
Queen on the throne, call you royalty. Me and you together, that's loyalty. House in the hills, and we out chasing thrills. So you living like the woman you were born to be. I'ma never let you fall, I'ma never let you down. I'ma never miss a call, I'ma always lift you up. I'ma always give it more, 'cause you got it, got it, got it.
You got it, got it, got it all. Your body to your smile, want you to let you know. You got it all. And I just had to let you know. The way I was crowned a king, felt the wind underneath my wing. I've been high and I've been low, played the fool in the star of the show. Gone along for a wild ride, and I can say, looking in your eyes, that it all would have been a waste. But I found you on the way. I found cynicism, I found criticism. I've been the zero, the hero, and I have been the villain. I lost more than a heart can say, but I found you on the way. I found you, I found you, I found you, I found you. It all would have been a waste, but I found you on the way. But I found you on the way. On the way I was given the keys to the city, they were mine to keep. Over time every lock will change, but you love me all the same. I found pessimism, I found skepticism. I've been the corner performer and sung in front of millions. I lost more than a heart can say, but I found you on the way. I found was a child, I loved the nature. Now I barely see it. Stuck in the city. There's no pity on below. I just wish I saw more of the places where I was born. Is that where I'm with? While animals rotting outside my window, wonder if there's still out there somewhere. And did they cut down the trees that were sunny? And did they dry out flowers that grew outside our cabin? When I was little, all I wanted was to grow up, to do all the things I wasn't able to do. It's running out that I'll consider to be
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Madill Theater Company's virtual fundraiser. I am Greg Quiroga, San Francisco's premier fundraising auctioneer, and I have the honor of helping charities raise tens of millions of dollars every year. And usually we do this in person over a great meal and a glass of something special. And I was wholeheartedly looking forward to seeing all of you in person as we come together to support the incredibly important work of the Madill Theater Company. But like any good production, the show must go on. So thank you for joining us as we take our gala and our fundraising virtual. One note, the event that you are about to see is 100% being produced virtually. Under the current shelter-in-place orders, we are all broadcasting to you from our homes, so bear with us if you see a child in the background or hear a dog barking. Just know that we are simply thrilled to be here with you right now. Tonight's event is also truly a two-screen experience. We're glad that you've made it this far. I'm happy you found the live stream. Now we need you to get out another device. Maybe it's your phone. Get logged on to Greater Giving. If you haven't already registered, then you need to get over to mtcauction.ggo.bid. Again, that's mtcauction.ggo.bid. If you're registered, you're ready to roll, you're ready for the show, you need to be logged in to be fully engaged. And speaking of fully engaged, please join me in welcoming the Executive Director of the Madill Theater Company, Amy Van Camp.
Thank you, Greg, and thank you all for signing in and being here with us today. You know, as news of the current situation continued to worsen and we knew we were going to have to cancel our gala, I was so worried about how it would limit the critical funds that we need now more than ever to continue to operate. But we're an organization of creatives, and what better time to demonstrate the show must go on. So tonight, we'll be gathered around in the comfort of our homes, enjoying an amazing take-home meal from our wonderful caterer, Chef V, paired with wine from winemaker Sam Lando. And we'll raise money so we continue to bring that special brand of live theater to the community. We'll check in with Sam in a few minutes, but first I want to talk about why we're here. For those of you who are new to us, the Madill Theater Company is the only theater in our region that is producing live productions specifically for children. In addition to our full season of onstage productions, we offer in-house workshops and in-school support for teachers in our local schools. Last year alone, MTC immersed 1,127 low-income students in arts learning through 2019 school residencies and brought another 1,188 low-income students to see the productions of The Taming of the Shrew, and it was great. Since the first shelter-in-place orders went out, our staff has been working to create web-friendly live theater entertainment for children and offering that content for free to anyone who has an internet connection. Our staff of educators has also been coordinating with local schools to provide supplemental remote learning opportunities. Our mission of providing engaging educational content for children has never been more important. In fact, most parents stuck working at home probably think this is the most important time ever. And so is our fundraising. We have had to cancel our entire season this year, which usually accounts for 75% of our operating budget. This is why we're here tonight. We need your help to keep our virtual programs running and also to ensure we survive and exist in the post-coronavirus world. We so very much appreciate you and our incredible sponsors and supporters. I'd like to thank our sponsors, which is why we're here tonight. Lux Productions, Beth Sandifer Events, and Stellar Fundraising Auctions. And of course, you. So enjoy tonight's event and be sure to bid high and bid often. And now I'd love to ask our vintage partner, Sam Lando, to kick us off with a welcome toast. Sam?
Hey there, gang. How's it going? Sam Lando here. By now, hopefully you are enjoying this incredible pork loin by Chef V from Restaurant X. It's amazing how well that thing traveled home. I just took a bite of it, and I've got to tell you, we had that situated with our 2018 Russian River Valley Pinot Noir. The coffee rub, the slight herbs, and the roasting, and a little bit of the searing on that with the fresh cherry and raspberry with the Russian River Valley Pinot Noir. Bob, I do see your comment. Yes, it is. This is the 18 vintage. I think you have some of this in your cellar also, but let's take a quick taste here. Oh man, that is a beautiful pairing. And again, that is our Lando 2018 Russian River Valley Pinot Noir. Delicious with that. I also have to say, while I'm thinking about it, with regards to the auction, the Madill Theater Company holds such a special place in my heart and with our family. In 2008, we took my son to see his first live production of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and it has just opened his mind and eyes up to theater and the love of everything of seeing live, beautifully performed art in the sense of the theater performance. We hold such high regard for everything they do. And with that, in that spirit, we're hoping today you guys are going to bid loud, hard, and proud as much as you can through an online forum. And along those lines, I want to mention our auction lot. Just to remind you, it is an incredible meal, a 3-course meal with wonderful Chef Dustin Villette of his namesake Villette Restaurant in Healdsburg. It is for 4 couples, $1,000 a couple. All you do is you drive to the curbside pickup at Villette Restaurant. They will have everything prepared for the 3-course meal. All you need to do, including the wines that I have custom selected for this, you arrive home, preheat your oven to 350 degrees, log into your computer. We will do a private Zoom session. You and I, my wife and kids, and we're just going to have an intimate, fun time enjoying the meal, the company virtually of each other, and enjoying some great camaraderie as best we can during these challenging times. But you know, there's no time better than right now to connect with everybody through every means we possibly can. And we're going to get through this together, you guys. That said, I want to hand this back to my dear buddy, one of the best auctioneers on the planet, Greg Quiroga. Let's knock this out and raise some money for a great cause, my friend. All right, guys, have a great evening. Cheers. Bid hard.
Thank you, Sam, and cheers to you, buddy. And thank all of you for sticking with us and being here today. As you've heard, Madill Theater Company provides innovative and engaging live theater productions, but more importantly, MTC offers educational opportunities that teach children to be creative, to think critically, and teach the importance of teamwork. And we're at that point in our program where we are going to start our fundraising in earnest. And to be engaged, you need to be logged on. This is a 2-screen experience. If you haven't yet, take out your tablet or take your kid's iPad away from them for a few minutes and log on to mtcauction.ggo.bid. And once you're there, on the MTC Auction Greater Giving site, click on Support Arts Education. There's a little button in the upper window where you can click on Support Education, and that brings up our Fund a Need page where we are going to take pledges. In just a few moments, we're going to take pledges. We're going to start high at $10,000 and work our way down, $5,000, $2,500, giving everyone a chance to make a pledge that is going to map capacity and commitment. But right now, what we'd like to do is show a video to you that highlights this. If you could please roll the video. Madill Theater Company is deeply committed to ensuring all children, no matter where they live or how much money their parents make, can share in the magic of theater. And even in these difficult financial times, no one should be turned away. That's why we're asking for your help right now. We ask you to help us stay afloat through this pandemic, and we're asking for your help to subsidize the costs of tickets when we reopen so that they're affordable to everybody who wants to attend a Madill Theater Company production. So who today will pledge $10,000? And we've got pledges that have already been coming in. Beth S. pledged $10,000, and we have pledges of $2,500 from Stephanie and Emily as well. And Kathy Sass, we see you at $2,500 as well. Kyra, we appreciate your $5,000 pledge. Does anyone else who's logged on wish to pledge $10,000 this evening? It's always a big ask, and we appreciate it. But just remember that in 2019, MTC delivered arts education directly to over 1,600 students in 58 classrooms in 56 schools. Jacqueline W., thank you for your pledge. Oh, and Amy's in for 5. Ed's in for 5. Let's jump down to $5,000 on this. Let's make them open up $5,000 pledges then. Who will pledge $5,000? Remember, 70% of the students MTC serves are in high poverty schools. Michelle Q makes a pledge of $5,000. We are over halfway there, everybody. Let's jump down. Let's go $2,500. Who now will pledge $2,500? Keep those pledges coming. Our goal this evening is to hit $100,000, and we're at $58,000 right now. Keep those pledges coming in. Who will pledge $2,500? Tom S pledged $5,000. Dia B is in for $5,000. We're at $73,000. David S., oh, your generosity knows no bounds. We appreciate you. Keep those pledges coming in. $1,000. Who will pledge $1,000? In fact, the next $15,000 that are pledged are going to be matched by a challenge grant from our Vintner partner, Sam Lando of Lando Wines. He put up a $15,000 challenge grant. So every pledge for the next $15,000 is going to be matched. Who's in? Every level. Let's take it all the way down to $500, $250, $100. Everybody that wants to make a pledge, jump on in and get those pledges coming. We appreciate all of your gifts. Denise B in for $2,500. Thank you for that. Amy V in for $2,500. Oh, it's like everybody knows. We love all of these pledges coming in. Remember, the difference between a goal and what we'll do with the money is always big. If the goal is 100, that's great, but we can raise more than that. You know that Amy and her team are going to do wonderful things. And it's an average of $100 brings 5 kids to the theater to see a production. And most of these kids have never been out of a classroom to see a live theater production before. You heard the impact it has on somebody like Sam's kids. Any kid who gets the chance to be exposed to arts, it makes a big difference in their lives. And Michelle, we've got another gift of 1,000 and another gift of 1,000. We'll keep those pledges coming in. We're going to double our goal today. Let's almost there. Denise is in for 500. Let's see if we can get another $8,000 and we hit over double our goal today. I know that Amy and her staff will be absolutely thrilled to hit numbers like that. Keep those pledges coming, everybody. We so appreciate everything that you're doing. Lando's in for yes, the Lando $15,000 pledge. You hit it. You hit the challenge grant of $15,000. So we got the pledge from them. Thank you all for your incredible generosity. Don't stop now. Keep those pledges coming. We'll keep the leaderboard rolling all throughout the rest of our event. Your support shows that the arts matter now more than ever. We look forward to seeing all of you in person as soon as we can possibly get the theater back up and running again. And now is the time for our auction, and we've got a small but powerful slate of auction items for you today. 8 lots, and we're going to sell them in 2 groups of 4. And we get it. A Hawaiian vacation seems like a long ways off right now, but we're going to get back to life as we know it. And when we do, I think all of us are going to want to get as far from our houses as possible. And to top it off, all of our donors have been extremely generous in extending expiration dates beyond a year from now, so you have plenty of time to enjoy these auction items once we're back to life as we know it. And if you happen to be interested in more than 1 lot that is up for sale at a time, remember to use the max bid feature. Just set your max bid on an item, and Greater Giving will bid on your behalf up to that point. All the power bidders do it. It's a great way to stay engaged on multiple lots at once. Our first group of lots, Group A, is going to include lot number 1, the auction and gala head table for 2021. Lot number 2, a first-class vacation to Hawaii. Lot number 3, the gourmet Italian dinner for 8 plus premium wine pairings, always an auction favorite. And lot number 4, so much whiskey you'll never want to leave the house. The bidding is now open on lots 1 through 4, but what are those lots in greater detail, Greg? Well, I'm so glad that you asked. Lot number 1, the auction and gala head table for 2021. Look, we're glad you're here now, but we're really looking forward to seeing you in person next year. And now 10 people are going to get to enjoy next year's party as VIPs Saturday, April 23rd, 2021. You'll all be picked up by a limo from California Wine Tours and whisked off to the Four Seasons, where you'll find yourselves the kings and queens of the ball. The bidding on this has been fast and furious. It started at $1,500 and it's already over $23,000. Lot number 2, first-class vacation to Hawaii, 2 people. Enjoy an amazing Hawaiian vacation thanks to Alaska Airlines and the Four Seasons. Alaska, one of our huge supporters of the auction, took their sponsorship virtual when we went online. They are offering first-class round-trip transportation to Maui for 2 people on Alaska. Once in Maui, you're going to spend 4 nights and 5 days at the Four Seasons Resort Maui at Wailea in an ocean view room. Four Seasons, we wish we were with you tonight, but we look forward to seeing you next year. The first-class vacation on Hawaii, bidding is just skyrocketed on this one. And lot number 3, the gourmet Italian dinner for 8 plus premium wine pairings, our perennial auction favorite, is back. 8 people enjoy an evening that puts the epic in Epicurean. Our very own Janet J is going to be your personal chef for an in-home Italian feast. Janet's going to come to your house, bring everything she needs, including assistance, to entertain in the kitchen while she whips up a multi-course gourmet feast. Bidding on this one started at $1,600 and it's already up to $27,000. I guess we can say we're all tired of cooking for ourselves at this point. And lot number 4, so much whiskey you'll never want to leave the house. Circle the wagons, everyone. It is time to take a flyer on Madill Theater Company and stock up the liquor cabinet at the same time. This lot, it's a classic radio flyer wagon, customized with the MTC nameplate, but it's what's on the inside that counts most. And the inside of this wagon is loaded with pretty much every whiskey you can name and more than a few you've never heard of. The premier whiskey in this lot is the Glenlivet 18-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey. Lots 1 through 4, Group A, open for bidding for another 2 minutes. Can we get a countdown on the screen and say that there is just 2 minutes left in the bidding on our first 4 lots? And let's go back to the auction gala head table for 2021. Current bidding on this has been fast and furious. We're at $24,000, and the good news is that next year you'll get to bypass all the lines, be ushered to the head table where you're going to enjoy your own personal manservant for the evening, treated to an exclusive dinner course paired with premium wines, and have your own VIP gift bags. Next year, it looks like David S. is going to be our main VIP now, but the Hawaiian vacation, people are really, really desperate to get out of the house at this point. The Wailea Resort, loaded with everything. Rooms are incredible, amazing beach, multiple pools, there's a spa, golf. It's the Four Seasons. Hawaii, world-class snorkeling, scuba diving, fine dining, shopping, paragliding, golf, or maybe just sitting on the beach outside with a cold drink. Sounds pretty good right now with the wind in your hair and nobody telling you to get back inside. And the bidding on this one has been fast and furious. Kyra P's our current high bidder. And the gourmet Italian dinner for 8 people, Janet always does a fantastic job. Last year's crew loved this so very much that when it was over, they actually asked Janet if she would stay the night and cook breakfast for them in the morning. Her and her team are a hoot. Bidding on this one's currently up to $31,000. Becky Q is making the roll on this one. Date time to be mutually agreed, 40 seconds left, and we haven't even gotten to fine-tuning the whiskey yet. Some of the whiskeys in this lot include Russell's Reserve Single Berry Kentucky Straight Bourbon, and you're wondering, how do I get the whiskey? We'll bring the whiskey to you. Our volunteers will wheel it over and leave it in front of your garage so you can bring it inside and decontaminate in a safe manner, and then you'll have enough whiskey to get you through the remainder of quarantine. Less than 20 seconds left on the bidding, everybody. If you don't have your auto bid in place, now is the time to be sniping because we're down to 10, 9. The countdown is on as we finish up the first 4 lots in our auction. Group A is ending quickly, and I can tell that you are all primed to bid. Group A is closed, and now we're on to Group B, lots 5 through 8. Lots 5 through 8. Lot 5 is Sea Ranch. Lot 6 is a virtual wine pairing dinner. Lot 7 is the instant cellar in place. And Lot 8 is a Christmas Carol walk on roll. Let's talk about Sea Ranch. 6 people head to Sea Ranch for an extended weekend getaway, staying 4 nights and 5 days in board chair Rich and his wife Jean's favorite seaside vacation home, the Blue Mermaid. Located in the Ocean Meadow area, the Blue Mermaid has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, a deck with incredible views, a hot tub, a ginormous entertainment room with fireplace, and 20-plus foot ceilings with the deck off of the master bedroom. Doesn't expire till well into fall of 2021. Opening bid on this was $1,000, but we're off and running as we can tell. Lot number 6, the virtual wine pairing dinner. Our only buy-in of tonight's auction. So a little bit of a shift because Sam said this is going to be for 4 couples. And really what it is that you're buying a dinner and wine for 1 couple at $1,000 per couple. And if you want to do it for more couples, then you absolutely can. When it was going to be just a live thing, it was going to be for less. But now we've got as many couples as want to go. So we're going to sell this on a per couple basis. Friday, May 22nd. Dustin Villette of Villette Healdsburg and Sam Lando, our vintner partner of Lando Wines, have paired up to create the ultimate shelter-in-place wine pairing meal. You swing by Villette in the afternoon, you pick up the whole meal in a box. As Sam said, it's 3 courses, comes with the wine. You take it home, you heat the oven, you warm up the meal, you pop the cork on the wines, you log on to the virtual wine tasting, and Sam and Dustin treat you to the best meal you're going to have while you're sheltering in place. Lot number 7, speaking of being in place, it's the instant cellar in place. Our board has always done an amazing job for us, and they have come through this year especially. They have banded together to create an incredible collection of wines. It's an instant cellar of more than 50 bottles, far too many to list right now, but some of the highlights include, of course, the 2018 Russian Chateau Luculier, Pomerol, Cake Bread Cellars Cabernet, and 47 more bottles. And then our final lot of the day, the Walk on Roll and a Christmas Carol. This is for you and your preferred partner. Either way, it could be a person, could be a pooch. Either way, both of you are going to achieve instant stardom with this lot, the Walk on Rolls for a Christmas Carol, the holiday tradition at Madill Theater Company's adapted version of Charles Dickens' classic. And it gets right to the heart and soul of why we are here today, because A Christmas Carol always features young conservatory students. It's got a core of professional actors, you and your BFF or your DOG. Opening bid on this was at $1,500, but it's already up to $11,000. So let's start the timer. Our last 4 lots, Group B, is going to be closing in just 2 minutes. 2 minutes left on our auction this afternoon. And let's go back and let's take a look at the Sea Ranch. Boy, people really want to get out of the house because Sea Ranch is just going crazy. Denise B's been bidding like a mad dog on this, and she has really pushed this up. Denise B is the current leading bidder on $64,000, which is just fantastic. Thank you, Denise. This great access to all that is Sea Ranch, close to the walk-on beach, guest pass access to the swimming and tennis facilities. There's wine tasting, there's golf, and there's also just sitting and relaxing. For the virtual wine pairing dinner, well, we have sold a bunch of these. We've got to keep these coming. Too many for me to count right now, but we have sold well over 20 of these so far. Just fantastic. I honestly say this is going to be the best meal you have while you're sheltering in place. Sam and Dustin, they know how to work together and create an amazing meal. And of course, well, you've got to have plenty of other meals while you're sheltering in place, and someone is going to have lots of wine to pair with them. The instant cellar in place, great wines, including some Ridge. Paul Draper bested the French at the Tasting of Paris in 1976. Ridge has given us plenty of wines on this. Our own Sam Lando. We've got Lombardi, Fisher family, and 46 more bottles, just enough to get you through quarantine. And our final lot is the Walk on Roll and a Christmas Carol. And look, sometimes it could be scary to be thrown on stage, but there's no experience necessary. Just the costume fitting, 1 rehearsal. You get a backstage tour, 8 tickets for your family, a reserved table, and a portrait session for you and your other BFF or your pet to get a photo session so that you'll be able to remember this forever. Less than 20 seconds left on our 4 final auction lots. Get those bids in while you can. Everybody's doing a fantastic job. Sea Ranch is currently going to Becky Q. 10 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds left. Get those last bids in, everybody. You are doing amazing work, and that that concludes our live auction. Ah, whew. Fantastic work by all of you. And we have a special announcement because Janet, the donor of lot number 3, the Italian dinner in her home, she was so blown away by all of the bidding on this that she has agreed to do a second one. So we have reached out to the second place bidder and they are in. So thank you, Janet, for letting us sell 2 of those. We wholeheartedly appreciate each and every one of you for being with us to celebrate Madill Theater Company. We love you for being here. We appreciate you joining with us to celebrate the arts. We came together today to celebrate the triumph of hope in times of fear. It has truly been my honor to be your fundraiser today. Thank you for coming along with us on this ride. And now to take us home, please join me in welcoming back the Madill Theater Company's Executive Director, Amy Van Camp.
Oh my gosh, that was so exciting. Thank you, Greg. Thank you all. Thanks for joining us today. Thank you for your support. And really, thank you for proving that theater and creativity are essential to our community's well-being. I'm just waiting for the total to be sent over here as I look into my chat box. And oh my God, you guys, okay. Are you ready? $942,000 was raised tonight from you for our operations to continue kids being in theater. I can't thank you enough. It's just so touching. So please stay in touch through our website or sign up for our newsletters so we can let you know as soon as our in-person productions are back in action again. Save the date for next year's gala. It's a year from today, Saturday, April 23rd, 2021. We can't wait to see you all in person and raising a glass together. But until then, please stay safe and good night.